PlayStation's ready. Are you? So let's talk about it, dudes. So I just finished watching the PlayStation State of Play, and you know what I do with these news wrap-ups. I give my thoughts and opinions, and I break them down into small increments so you can eat them in a bite-sized sandwich or breakfast while you're drinking coffee or eating lunch or whatever you're doing, bros. So I think they showed the start screen or a boot screen, not the start screen of the UI, but like when you turn the PlayStation, you want to make that boop sound. I think that was a boot screen for the PS5 with the little like that line with the orange line glowing, but don't quote me on that. I'm just thinking it's something like that, maybe. But then after that, they had Crash Bandicoot 4 showed off with some brand new information, and the game looks really good, really great. And in fact, you get to play as Coco throughout the entire game. There's going to be segments where you're playing as Dr. Cortex and segments where you're going to be playing as Dingo. So like, whoa, dudes! Like, you're gonna play Dr. Cortex, Dingo. Coco can play at all levels, and of course you have Crash. And they even took it a step further and added different things and unlockables, so each stage can play completely different with filters and atmosphere changes, and it changes the aesthetics of the video game. Crash 4 looks amazing, and as a huge Crash Bandicoot fan, I played the Insane Trilogy and beat them all. I actually really do love Crash, and I'm excited for Crash Bandicoot 4. Moving on, they showed off Hitman 3, and again, it looked great graphically, but a bit stale for the franchise. When I say a bit stale, I'm saying for my particular taste, the franchise is becoming stale to me as I'm not into the stealths. But then they showed that the game can be completely played entirely in VR, and now I'm sold on it. I am sold on it now, and it's going to be fucking amazing, dude. Hitman completely in VR, gorgeous graphics, you're strangling people, you're putting bullets in their skulls, like, you're throwing them in a dumpster, like, this is what VR's about, bringing those hard-hitting, crazy experiences, dudes. Bringing them hard-hitting, crazy experiences that we come to know and love in video games. After the Hitman 3 showcase, they had a brand new anniversary edition for Braid. And as much as I'm a fan of indie games with this graphical style and that style in general, this one ain't it, champ. So moving on with that, we had Giant Squid showing off Pathless with some PS5 gameplay, and honestly, it looked a bit dull, and I was just kind of like nodding off. To be honest, the chat was throwing up L's, and I don't know. I mean, it's cool that you're a hunter, you have an eagle, and you're like hitting these power-ups that make you go faster to conquer beasts, but it just wasn't hitting it, bro. Splunky 2 is coming out, and you can ride turkeys now. That's all I'm going to say about that one. That's Splunky 2 for you. A lot of people like Splunky. Never actually played in a huge in-depth way, so I don't know. And we had some more PS4 goodies with Genshin Impact, a very anime and fantasy vibe style. I'm not sure if it's an action game like Dauntless, where you're killing monsters and slaying beasts, or if it's like an MMO, but they didn't show much more about it. It was literally just a quick, very small snippet of gameplay trailer, and then a very Power Ranger type styled beat 'em up video game appeared on screen, and it honestly looks actually pretty damn good. I was excited for it until they revealed that Aeon Must Die is coming out in 2021. Nice. And Mutanatum is also looking okay with another anime fantasy vibes, and that's coming out, but after that, I was waiting for it for like the hard hitting news. And then Bug Snacks came out and stole the show, bros. I am super excited for Bug Snacks. I don't care what anybody says. It became like the talk of the talk on PS5 Reddit. And yo, the gameplay looks exciting. It looks brilliant. The colors, the vibes, the vibrantness, the graphicals, the little bugs on the snackies. I mean, come on, docs. How can you hate on Bug Snacks? I'm excited for Bug Snacks. I'll be playing that. After Bug Snacks, they wrapped it up with Darth Vader coming to PlayStation VR finally. I wonder if it's going to be just the first game, or is it going to be all three in a pack series where you can play them all back to back? because it was an Oculus Quest exclusive time release. Obviously, it's not an exclusive release period because it didn't stay on Oculus Quest. Now it's coming to PSVR, so it was probably a timed exclusive. And I'll just play it on Oculus Quest just because I know how short these things are. They're really short, bro. So if it's not the full 3 episodes on PSVR, then I don't know, dudes. They better not charge much for it anyway. 505 Games and Remedy Entertainment presents a Control expansion update, which also looks great, but I don't know much about the game, and I don't want to dive into the game because it's one of those games where if you read into it, you're going to get spoiled to the craziness about it, so I'm going to have to just play it. And then Auto Chess was revealed coming. I'm a fan of these games, but I'm more like the League and Dota version of Auto Chess. I don't know how this one is. The name is actually Auto Chess, so that's coming and it's cool. And then they had stick figure bathroom game showed, and that's coming out, and I don't know what's going on with games anymore, dudes. I mean, nothing can surprise me at this point. I get people are being creative, but damn, bro, the Pedestrian is coming to PS4. Yay! 2 new PS5 games were shown, and I'm honestly unimpressed with the Hoods and Outlaw and Legends game that was shown for 2021 on the PS5. It honestly really reminds me of For Honor, and that game did not hit home for me by Ubisoft. That game is just hot doo-doo garbage, hot fire trash, and I don't know, Hoods and Outlaws and Legends, Hoods gave me that vibe and that aesthetic, so I'm not big. I'm not an advocate for this game. I'm gonna be surprised if it does really well, but I'm not gonna knock the game before it comes out. I'm just saying that's what the vibes it gave me, and I'm not rocking with it. Then Temtem was shown off, and I'm actually super hyped for this one. Although I know Steam is drilling this game hard. I did some research earlier, and on the discussion board, it just lacks content, so people are running out of things to do, and the devs are not speeding up adding the content, and now we kind of know why, right? They're getting ready for a PS5 version, so we probably understand why their content's being slowed down. Plus, they're probably a small team, but it's still Pokemon inspired. As a Nintendo-loving fanboy, and I love Pokemon, I like the games that are inspired by Pokemon, with like monster catching and training and raising and trading and battling and all that good stuff, and this seems to be an MMO of that genre. It's because Pokemon's not an MMO. There's MMO-like qualities with the battle rating in Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's catching and the trading and all that online capability stuff, even competitiveness through Pokemon Championship. But Temtem is an actual MMO where you're going to see other people running around on the map, catching and trading and stuff. And that is going to be fun, in my opinion. Lastly, they ended the state of play with gameplay for Godfall. And now that I know more about this looter slasher, it's actually looking really incredible. I've said that before, but now that I know more, it's awesome. And I'm thinking the Twin Blades is going to be my class all the way. The Great Sword looks good. The actual sword with the shield looks good. Depending on how the loot is, he seems like you're going to get loot from all type of weapons and drops. So if I'm playing with the Twin Blades and I get a better sword and shield that I can use to further upgrade my gear and destroy people with the sword and shield until I get better Twin Blades, then I might do that. But I really like how they showed off the Twin Blades, and they also said more class information is coming at a later date. We still don't know the PS5 release date, pre-order, business, and price, but like I said, they already announced that that's not going to be in this state of play, so they're going to have another one again, hopefully by the end of this month, and we're going to know more. So honestly, how do I feel about this state of play? It was really bite-sized. I mean, they announced 2 PlayStation games. Temtem is cool. I'm not impressed with Hoods and Outlaw. Auto Chess is coming. Stick Figure Bathroom, Darth Vader, Bug Snacks is what I'm really hyped about. If I had to pick something that was the best about this, it would be a head-to-head between Crash Bandicoot 4 and Bug Snacks. And I mean, the Hitman 3 was a nice bonus with VR capability, so that's at the top 2. So I'd say those 3 were probably the best things that I could say. Anyway, guys, make sure you stay up to date with all the latest in gaming tech news and reviews. Smash that like, and as always, subscribe. God bless and peace. With